Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Chatflow. In this video, we are going to learn how to build a WhatsApp chatbot for a surfboard shop. So let's suppose I am running a surfboard shop business and I am receiving many queries and messages on my WhatsApp. I am manually replying to all of these messages and queries, but this is consuming a lot of my time. So I am completely going to automate this process, and to create this automation, I am going to create a WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, which will help me instantly reply to all of the queries and the messages received by my customers. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process of how you can create this WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to build a WhatsApp chatbot for surfboard shop. So here I am running a surfboard shop and I have created a WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, and now we are going to check this WhatsApp chatbot once whether it is working fine or not. For that, I'll be opening my WhatsApp and I am going to send a message. So let's say my message is, I want to know my surfboard repair status. I am going to send this message. And let's wait for the reply. So here I have received the reply. Hi, welcome to Wave Fix Surfboard Repair. We are here to help you ride the waves smoother and safer. How can we assist you today? So here, as I want to get the surfboard repair status, I am going to click on this check a repair. So here I have received this message. Sure, to check your repair status, please enter your repair ID or the mobile number you used when booking the repair after clicking on the link below. Now when I click on this link, I will be redirected to this link where I can check the status. Now let's click on this book a repair. So here I have received this message. I have to select the type of surfboard. So let's say my surfboard is shortboard. So here now I need to enter the issue. So let's say there is a hole in the surfboard. I am going to send this message. And then I have received this message. Thanks, we received your repair request. A team member will confirm your booking shortly. So this is the message or the reply which I have received. Now I am going to click on this talk to team. So here I have received the message finally. And now to learn how you can create this WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, then let's start creating this chatbot from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to build a WhatsApp chatbot for surfboard shop. For this, we are going to create WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/inr/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here, as I have to build a WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, I am going to click on this Pabbly Chatflow Access now. Now I have landed to this app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, and if you want to learn how you can create your own Pabbly Chatflow account, please visit our YouTube channel. Now on the left hand side where I can see all these options, I am going to click on this flows to create a new flow or a new chatbot. So let's open this, and then I have landed to this flow builder. Now to create a new flow, I have to click on this add flow button on the top right corner. And then this page has appeared from where we are going to learn how we can create a WhatsApp chatbot. So chatbot is a powerful no-code automation tool that allows businesses to create AI-driven chatbots for customer support, lead generation, and more. It helps automate repetitive tasks, improving efficiency and response time by offering 24/7 support, so it enhances customer experience and boosts engagement. So it's very important because it saves time, reduces human error, and allows businesses to focus on growth. Now before we start creating this chatbot, on the left hand side, I can see these two options, messages and actions. So let's quickly understand these buttons first. The first one is text button. So this button sends a text message along with multiple clickable buttons. User can tap a button to continue the conversation. Next is this media button. So this allows you to send images, videos or GIFs with a message. Next we have this is list. So this shows a list of options instead of button. So this is useful when you have many choices. So you can use this list button instead of keep adding these buttons. Then finally we have this template. So this is pre-designed message format that include text, images, buttons and links. Now moving on to the actions. First one is condition. So this allows to set logical condition for branching the conversation flow like yes or no. Then we have this ask address. So this prompts the user to enter their address and store it in contact field. Then we have this ask location. So this requests the user's live location. Then we have this ask question. So this is used to gather user input such as email, phone and feedback. Then we have this ask media. This lets the user upload images, videos or documents. Then we have this set custom field. So this stores user input in custom variable for later use. Then we have this add tag. So this assigns a tag to user for segmentation and targeted follow-ups. Then we have this API request. So this sends or retrieves data from external API to enhance chatbot functionality. And then finally we have this connect flow. So this link the flow to another chatbot flow. Now moving on to our chatbot. To create this chatbot, we first have to learn how we can trigger this chatbot, which means whenever I'm going to receive some message, this chatbot should be triggered and start sending messages. For that, we have to enter keywords and regex. So I'm going to enter some commonly used keywords. I'm going to enter hello, press enter, hi, press enter, hey, press enter. So here I have added some commonly used keywords and then I have this option of regex. So this regex field is also as important as these keywords. This regex is like a smart search tool that helps chatbots identify patterns in user messages. So instead of manually listing out every possible keyword, you can define rule to match different variation of words or phrases. So if you enter keywords like hi, hey, hello, the bot will respond only when those exact words are typed. If you use regex, you can create a rule which has something like, suppose I have sent a message, I want to know surfboard repair status. So if I have something in my regex like surfboard repair, these words are going to trigger this chatbot whenever they are in this particular sentence or the messages sent to me from my customers. So here I am going to enter the regex in a particular format. So here I have entered the regex. You have to enter the regex in the same format itself. Now over here I can see this enter regex to match substring trigger enable toggle for case sensitive regex. This is not a required step. It is only for case sensitivity. Here I have enabled this. So by enabling regex, your chatbot can understand more variation of user messages without needing to add every possible keywords manually. So here I am done with adding the keywords and the regex. And now as soon as I am going to receive the message, something like this, that I want to book a repair for my surfboard, I want to check the repair status of my surfboard, I want to talk to the support team of the surfboard, then this particular message or this particular chatbot is going to get triggered. Now here, as soon as I have received the message from my customer, I want to send my first message. So this means as soon as my chatbot is triggered, it is going to send the very first message. And for that, what we have to do, we have to build the connection. So I am going to click on the circle, drag and drop that circle over here somewhere, and then I have to choose my content type. Now here I have already explained you these 4 content types: text plus button, media, list and template. Here I am going to choose my content type as text plus button. So here I am going to enter the message like, hi, welcome to Wave Fix Surfboard Repair. We are here to help you ride the wave smoother and safer. How can we assist you today? Now here I am going to add 3 buttons in which I am going to provide the option to my customer that what support do they need or require. So the first one will be for check repair. The second one is for book a repair. The final one is talk to team. Now here, as soon as my chatbot will get triggered, it is going to send the very first message, and then in this message I am going to provide three buttons. Whether they want to check the repair, whether they want to book a repair, or whether they want to talk to the support team. So here I have added three buttons and I am going to create the messages for each of these three buttons. Now if suppose my customer click on this book a repair, I need to provide them with all the information. If my customer want to check the repair status, I need to provide the link of their repair status, and then if they want to talk to the team, I am going to provide all the contact information. So I'm quickly going to add the message for this check repair. I'm going to drag and drop this, choose my content type as text plus button, and then I'm going to enter my message. Here I have entered my message. Sure, to check your repair status, please enter your repair ID or mobile number you used when booking the repair after clicking on the link below. So here I'm going to add a random link for now. So here I am done with this check repair button. Next, I have to create the messages for this book a repair. So here I am going to follow the same process, drag and drop this, and then in my content type, I am going to choose my content type as text plus button, and then in this book a repair, I am going to enter the message like or simply share the following details. Here I am going to provide three buttons in which I am going to enter the type of surfboard repair I provide. As I told you earlier, you can even use list instead of using these buttons if you have more options. As of now, I just want to add three buttons, so I am going to enter the buttons like shortboard, longboard and fish. Now here I have entered the message in a way that I am going to ask them the question and they are going to reply me with what is the type of their surfboard. Now I want that as soon as they reply to me with these buttons, a message should be sent to them asking about the issue. So for that, as I am asking the question, I am going to drag and drop this ask question button, and then I am going to enter the question like brief description of the issue. And then I have to select my content custom field. So here I have already created a contact custom field by the name issue, and you have to create this too. If you are adding a question, you have to make sure that you have created that particular field in your contact custom field, so that whenever you are asking the question, that answer given by the customer is automatically saved in this contact custom field. Now if you want to learn how you can create a contact custom field, for that you have to go towards the settings, from where you simply have to click on this contact custom fields, and you will be able to see all the fields that are there. Here I have so many fields I have created, and you can create as many fields as you want there. Now here, as soon as my customer click on any of these buttons, I am going to ask them about the issue they are facing. So I have made the connection of all these three buttons with this particular circle, and then in this select format I am going to select this as any, because it could be number or it could be even text. So here I have entered the format as any, and then as soon as they give me the issue description, I want to book their repair. So for that, I'm finally going to send the message, thanks, we received your repair request. Our team will confirm your booking shortly. So this is the final message that I will be sending to that customer. Now here we are done with the second button also. The last one was talk to support. So I am going to provide contact support in this final box. So here, let's say my message is, one of our team members will reach out to you shortly. If it's urgent, feel free to call us at this number. And then I'm going to provide my email address. And then I'm going to provide the location also. So here we are done with this chatbot, and now we have to do an important step. We have to make sure that this chatbot is turned on, the button is toggled on, which means this chatbot is active. And then we have to make sure that we save this flow. So flow updated successfully, and now I also need to name this. So let's say the name of this flow is, so here I have entered the name as surfboard service. Now I am going to save this flow again. It is very important to save this flow, otherwise the messages will not be sent. So here now we are done with this creating of chatbot, and now I am going to open my WhatsApp and I am going to send some other message like, hey, I want to book surfboard repair. Let's send this message. And here I have received the message. This is the same message which we have entered while creating this chatbot. Here you can see this was the same message that we have created. Hi, welcome to Wavefix Surfboard Repair. This is the same exact message that we have received. Now here let's say I want to book a repair. So I'm going to click on this message, and then we have received the message that what type of surfboard do you want to get repaired. So let's say shortboard, and then I'm going to enter the description. There is a hole in the surfboard. And here I have received the message. So this was the final message which we have created, and we have received the response for the same. So this is how this chatbot is going to run, and here we have successfully created chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt or you need assistance, kindly drop a comment below this video, and you can stay tuned to our channel for creating these amazing chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So that's all for this video, and I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any questions, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the website given over here. Also, you can try Pabbly Chatflow for 100% free and create your own WhatsApp chatbot.